Hi, this is Jaya. Now we shall see the summary of the Convalescent written by Charles Lamb. Come, we'll go to the essay. Charles Lamb is actually one of the greatest essayists in English literature. In fact, we call him the Prince of Essays. And his essays are mostly autobiographical, like he will write what happened in his life or what he experienced in his life or the events or incidents which happened in his life. And this Convalescent is also one of the process, what he thought, what he felt and what he experienced when he was sick. And this was first published in the London magazine, and later on it was added in the last essays of Elia. Convalescent means, like, suppose if you are sick and after you are recovered from sick but you are not completely okay, that is, the recovering period is called as convalescent period. So he is writing about the time when he felt sick, that is, he had fever, he was suffering from fever, and at that time what was his thoughts and the process, what all happened around him, and at the same time what happens to him after he recovered. That was when he was in the recovering period. And he says this in a very friendly manner, because in all his essays he talks to the readers in a very friendly manner, that if anyone is reading Charles Lamb essay, they will have a feeling that they know him very well. It will be very simple, it will be filled with humor. And another thing is, most of his essays will make you feel that this can really happen, because he writes only what happened in his life or what he thought, his thought process, or what he experienced or what he observed around him. And if you see in this Convalescent, he says that what happened to him when he was sick and what was his thoughts at that time. And he says that when a person is sick, the point of view will become different, because he cannot think about anything else other than himself. The only thought or the only duty in his mind will be thinking about him and how he can get well. And at that time, whatever happens inside his room or inside his house or outside the house or whatever happens around him, nothing is going to go into the head of the sick man, because he will be only worrying about himself. And for this, he explains it better by saying that before he could fall sick, he was worried about one of his friend who was involved in a lawsuit. He had a case, and this friend was busy going around and seeing all the lawyers and witnesses and other people who all can help him. But thing is, Charles Lamb gets information from others that definitely the case will be against him and his friend will lose the case. And as Lamb expected, the court gave a decision against the friend. And Lamb, who was worried about his friend before he could fall sick, after he got fever and when he became sick, he could not think about the friend's misfortune, because now his attention was only on how he can get better. So he says that when a sick man is suffering from his own pain, this sickness becomes an armor, and it will not allow any other. Armor means it's a protection which the soldiers wear during the war. He's saying the sickness will become like that, and it will not allow any other thoughts to enter into your mind. And the sick man will only be sympathizing with himself, and he will not have any sympathy for others. At the same time, Lamb is saying that sickness is like a magnificent dream, because when you are lying down in the bed, you will feel as though you are a king, and you will enjoy the royal solitude, because no one will disturb you. They will see to it that you are at peace and nothing disturbs you, and they'll respect each and every moment of you. And even if you give a small groan out of pain or discomfort, they'll come and immediately attend to you. And he says that this is something like a royal treatment. And in a very funny way, he says that a sick man will not be lying down on the same side, because he'll feel discomfortable, he'll be changing sides, and that he compares with a politician. That is just for the humorous side. And he says that like when you are sick, you will be respected like a king, but at the same time, when you are recovering, when they know that you will not be like you have come out of the stage of sickness and now you are recovering, he says you will be like a dethroned king, that is a king without his kingdom. He was thrown away from his kingdom, and because he himself cannot sign or grow or express any pain. And he says the only thing which will make you to remember that you were sick will be the medical attendant who comes to visit you. And even this medical attendant will completely change his attitude when you are completely recovered from your sickness. And he ends the essay by saying that After he recovered from his sickness, everything came to normal. Like the moment he became all right, he saw a letter from the editor who was asking him to send him an essay for the periodical, and he says that now everything is normal, my everyday has become normal, and the only sign which I have, because even the attitude of the others towards him have changed, everything like it was how it was before he was sick. And he says the only memory which I have that I was sick is that I become lean, he is reduced. Otherwise nothing can tell that I was sick, because everyone's attitude changed and even my attitude changed, and my everyday routine became the same. So he ends the essay like this. It's a very short and a very sweet essay. I hope you would like the video. Please like it, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe.